Good.
Just about 8 miles inland from the warm waters of the Atlantic. We are inside Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. The veteran Chris Boswell ready to get things going. And off we go from South Florida. Here comes D. Eskridge on the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Opening carry of the game for the speedster, Devon Achane. And he'll get forward for a couple. That's Alex Highsmith in for the tackle. 2nd down and 8. From the gun, here's Tua. Now he'll run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Hill brought in motion. He'll try and run it here. It's Achane. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert on 3rd and 1. A shotgun snap for Tua. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Every team in the league practices these situations every single day. That's a critical 3rd down, Mike. So now with this fresh set of downs, they got to just take a deep breath. Now you're really not so much playing against your opponent as much as you are playing against this clock.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Once you see that guy coming across the formation pre-snap, Mike, you have to be thinking jet sweep instantly. It's just such a dangerous play that always has the potential for this type of yardage, especially when he wins that race to the edge.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Tua, going to give it to Achane. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. It's a 1st down and a gain of 16. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that 1st quarter of play. What will the 2nd quarter have in store? And we're back to South Florida after this. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. That one, taken in, middle of the end zone. Jalen Waddle, touchdown, Dolphins. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. On the return, here comes Cordero Patterson. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing to begin, it's Wilson. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete. Pat Fryermuth, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down. Wilson now, off the bootleg. This one complete to Hayward. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. They go play action with Wilson. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. And the rush is going to get there. He'll go down.
A city known for its incredible skyline, its nightlife and beaches, today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And we're underway at Hard Rock. Washington now to return. And look at this return. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready. Set.
They'll start the drive with Achan. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Donovan Wilson getting there for the stop. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. From the 41. Completes this one to Hill. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. Here's A-Chain up the middle. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Eric Kendricks there for the tackle. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Tua now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Ready, set.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. He's on the move. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Donovan Wilson picks it off. And the Cowboys force the turnover on the first series of this game. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. He's got it inside the 10. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Washington now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Yeah, ready.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
Taken in by Smith. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Throwing on 3rd, Tagovailoa. On the move, headed right. Wow, wide open here, complete. This play goes for 36. And it'll be 1st down, Miami. So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Tackle made by DeMarcus Lawrence. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
At the 36-yard line.
Tua out of the pistol. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Buys time, rolling right. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, the secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Throw is caught by the back. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. And they make the tackle. I'm not sure that was an advisable gamble in this spot, Brock, as they turn it over on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
First down, here's Dak. Brought in by, he's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out. Oh, and they got it back. This play is still live. Working quickly here.
Hey, Kill. 47. 26.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. He's throwing deep to the left side. It's complete. Oh, my, they left him wide open downfield. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. The tight end gets it on the fake. And he isn't able to get in here. That lead's going to stay right where it is. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Washington now to return. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Ready.
First give of the game here to Raheem Mostert. He's got a gain of 6 there. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. It's the Dolphins, looking at 3rd and 4.
Get set.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. Gets it to the 15. There it is, touchdown Miami. The Dolphins make it a 1-score game before halftime. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. A nice return, but what a hit we had at the end of it.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, first and 10. Dak now from the gun. That's caught. He found some space. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys grow their lead just before halftime. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
All right.
Out of the shotgun, a give to A-Chain. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. To throw, Tagovailoa. He's got Smith. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these third downs.
Ready. Out.
Here we go on fourth down, Tagovailoa. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Deron Bland has it. And the Cowboys return the interception close to the red zone. He's stopped inside the 25. The fourth down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks out the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
Dowdle goes the wrong way and is going to lose several here. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's second and goal.
Here we go, kill. Here we go, 46. Hey, 47. 26.
Prescott here from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal.
Yeah! Here we go! Let's take 26.
Working out of the gun. It's Prescott. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now they're left with 4th and goal. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. This will be around a 33-yarder for him.
You know, you look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Eskridge to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half.
Turbo 1, high! Turbo 1, high! Ready, set?
1st down. Here's Tua. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Couldn't connect with Tyreek Hill. And now they face 2nd down.
Jay, 32 Stinger.
Looking to throw. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
They're right here. Out!
He's back to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Sanders all set to send it away. Turpin with a return. Oh, he eats a hit to bring an end to that return right near the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
46, 46.
From the gun is Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Offense up to the line fast.
54, 47, 26.
Another try following the sack. On target to his back, Rico Dowdle. Free inside the 30. To the 10. And he takes it in.